So let's say in your RenPy game, you give the player the option to name themselves. What if the player just hits submit without typing in anything? How can you, the developer, give the protagonist a name without making it canon? First, we're going to create a function called screen_name, and it's going to take a variable that we're going to call screenName for the purposes of this demonstration. And we're expecting a text input. So first what we're going to do is we're going to set that variable to itself and then remove the leading and trailing spaces. Otherwise, it'll look kind of strange when it shows up in the name box. Next, since we're working with limited real estate, we are going to just take the first word. Some screen names have multiple words in them, like bamboo calculator. We're just going to take the first word that appears. So in this case, it would be bamboo. And then we are going to return the first 9 characters of the first word. This next part involves you downloading the Steam library, so if your RenPy game is not on Steam, then this won't work, unfortunately. But what it does is it sets the player name to the output of the screen name function, and the input is achievement.steam.getPersonaName, which, if we look at the RenPy documentation, this function returns the user's publicly visible name. So it's not on the same level as Monica's jump scare, but it still allows some level of customization. How does this look in practice? As you can see, the name box is rather small, so that's why we are only taking the first 9 characters of the first word. If I had my full name, Bamboo Calculator, it would go off this name box. And because this name box has pointy cat ears, I'm not able to do any sort of frame expanding trickery, and not for a lack of trying.